Littledale is situated in a picturesque area on the edge of the Trough of Bowland, 6 miles outside Lancaster. The hall is set in 200 acres of private grounds surrounded by beautiful scenery and woodland. Littledale is a 33-bed residential addiction treatment centre for people whose lives have been adversely affected by their addiction and associated trauma. The tranquility and privacy of the location offers an ideal environment for therapeutic and personal growth. We recognize that addiction is frequently a feature of not only the person's life experience, but also those close to them, and the duration of treatment is personalized and dependent upon individual assessed need. The treatment has been specifically designed to support and encourage residents to participate in a range of social therapies, psychoeducational sessions, trauma therapy, health and well-being and family-focused work, to develop the coping mechanisms that enable each individual to develop the self-confidence and self-belief to achieve an abstinent life with meaning and purpose.
I'm Dickie, I'm a treatment practitioner at Littledale Hall. I suppose my responsibility whilst I'm here is to help guide vulnerable adults through experiences in their addiction and maybe some of the things that led them here. It's a holistic view of addiction. It's all of the contributing factors. We're here to guide. It's simply to build resilience, to grow, to develop, to change. I always say that you come here for so much more than stopping taking drugs and stopping drinking. I want you to go out and live a happy life. I want you to live a meaningful life. I want you to have purpose. I want you to feel content. The drink and drugs is just the start of it.
Yes, well for me, Littledale Hall, I've worked here for quite a few years now, and Littledale Hall is predominantly, I see it as a place of safety, a place where somebody can come, have an environment where they can feel attached and belonged. It's like being part of a family when you're here. And I feel that that's essential to do the work that you need to do to start to remove the masks that we've been wearing in our addiction, to start looking at the unhealthy, negative, unproductive coping strategies that we've put in place. You know, and you have to have an environment where you feel safe and secure in order to let that guard down. The thing that I really like about Littledale and the approach here as well is we go further back and we start to have a look at why you put those defences there in the first place. Where did those coping strategies come from? And we have amazing things here like our creative therapies, access to counsellors that enable you to actually go back and have a look at some of the trauma that has resulted in some of the parts of ourselves that perhaps we no longer need or that aren't being beneficial to us.
So I was actually in Littledale Hall. I came here in treatment in April 2021, and obviously I'd done 6 months, and I left in October, and then I was just a volunteer here, ended up getting a job as a support worker, and from there I became a treatment practitioner, and now I help the other clients battle their addiction problems.
What I get out of Littledale Hall is staying clean and meeting new people.
What I am getting from Littledale Hall is my confidence and self-esteem.
It's my happiness back and a sense of purpose.
Is learning to exercise self-control and building my resilience.
Finding my true emotions and finding the real me.
What I'm getting out of Littledale Hall is to live a happy and clean life and have a positive future.